Meredith, and I'm actually going to take you through the process of making a Christmas cracker. Now, before we actually make the Christmas cracker, I think we should probably learn what it is. Now, a Christmas cracker is just like this here, and it actually started on accident in 1847. A gentleman named Tom Smith was traveling and he was in France, and he fell in love with the idea of the bonbon. A bonbon is actually a candy that is an almond wrapped up in wrapping and has the nice two ends on the sides. He loved this idea so much, he wanted to take it back to England with him. Now, when he got to England, people liked the idea, but they didn't love it. So Tom Smith decided to expand on it. Instead of having a tiny little candy, he made it into a big cracker. But he knew it needed a special element, and he had to think about it for a while. He wanted it to be something that would be fun, exciting, but also have this warmth to it. So he was trying to think of something, and he actually decided that he was going to make it have kind of the ambiance of a fire. So what he actually did is he put a snap inside it, just like the one I have here, and when you open your cracker, you would hear a nice, kind of like the crackle inside of a fire. Now, Tom Smith loved this idea, and so did everybody else in England, and it became a huge hit. People were buying them not only for Christmas, but for other celebrations. They were even involved in the Great Exhibition, and this just really took off. Nowadays, we also have the crackers, and we get to enjoy it with our families. Usually you have one person grab one side and one person grab the other, and then you snap it together, and then you get all the treasures inside. Now, for you to be able to enjoy this at your family Christmas, we're gonna work together to make one. Now, to make a Christmas cracker, there's some ingredients that you need, or some items. You need a paper towel roll or a toilet paper roll, but it has to be about 4 inches long. You'll need your snaps. These are what actually give it the fun, exciting aspect of the fire. You'll also need 2 napkins. Now, you can have the same colors or you can have different colors. I think it's fun to have 2 different colors. You'll need 2 ribbons, scissors, and then also some sort of sticker. I have a nice gold label here, but you can use whatever sticker you like. You can also put some items inside your cracker. I would recommend maybe an eraser, maybe a joke, some stickers, and definitely a nice little candy, because who doesn't like candies? Now, to begin, you're going to start with your roll and your napkin. The napkin you use first will actually be the body of your cracker. So you're going to take your napkin, you're going to unfold it completely so it's a nice big square, and then you're going to roll your roll in it, starting right from the middle. Now, once it's completely rolled around just like this, you're going to take your label or your sticker or whichever item you wanted to use to hold it shut, and you're actually going to stick it right in the middle. I really enjoy the label because you can actually write people's names on it, especially if you're doing it for a family Christmas. Everybody could have their own specific cracker and it could be tailored to them. Now, once you have your roll, you're then going to grab your snap. Now, I know there's a lot of people at home that are very excited to use the snap. Unfortunately, if you use the snap right away, it's not going to work in the cracker. So you'll have to put it in there very carefully and make sure not to pull it. But just so you can hear it one more time, I'm going to snap this one just to give you that fun, exciting noise again. But remember, when you're doing it at home, you have to save it. Okay? 1, 2, 3. See, it's pretty exciting, but it's even more exciting when it's done in the cracker. Now I'm going to take this snap and I'm going to put it in, and you want to make sure that it's even on both sides. You can kind of feel it inside the cracker right there. Now I'm going to take one side and I'm going to just twist it just like this. Once I've twisted it, I'm then going to put my cracker items inside. As I said, you could put in an eraser, some stickers, a candy, and maybe even a fun little joke. Who doesn't like a joke at Christmas time? Now, once that's in there, you're then going to roll up the other side. So as you can see, I have my cracker in here with the items. I have my snap, and it can be on both sides. You have to have it so it's available on both sides for it to work properly. And then we're just going to tighten it up. Once we're done with that, we're going to put it to the side and we're going to grab the other napkin. Now you're going to unfold your other napkin, just like this, and then you're going to cut it in half so it makes 2 squares. Perfect. Just like this. So it went from 1 to 2 small squares. Then you're going to take your squares and you're going to fold them in half. Just like this. You want to make sure that your napkin can talk to the person on the other side of you. So instead of having it face you, it's going to be able to open up towards the other way, okay? So it's going to open up towards a family member and not yourself. Now you're going to do that for both sides. And then you're going to take your nice ribbon and you're going to put it inside the center. Just like this. You're going to have it just like that and you're going to fold it over. That's why it's important that we make sure it opens up towards the person across from you and not opening up towards you. Now once it's folded over, you're going to take it and put it on your cracker. So you can put it on the bottom and then you're going to grab it, kind of push your paper a little bit tighter, and then tie a nice little knot. Or if you have enough ribbon, you can tie a very pretty bow as well. So now I have it on one side, and what I'm going to do with the other side is do the exact same thing. So I have my napkin, it's folded. Remember, I'm keeping it so it opens the opposite way that you are. And then you're going to take your ribbon, put it inside. Once again, it's just like this. We're going to put it underneath our cracker. Push it down and tie it up nice and tight. Now once it's all on there really tight, you're going to make your pretty little fringe. So you see how this has like a nice little fringe on it? We're also going to make it onto this too. So to be able to make your fringe, you're going to take your scissors and you're just going to cut up the ends. Now be very mindful where your snap is because you don't want to cut it. If you do find it difficult cutting the fringe on the cracker, what you could also do is cut it before you actually put on your cracker. That's another option. And another option is you don't have to have a fringe at all. The great thing about Christmas crackers is they can be just as unique as you are. I like to cut it on the cracker because it does a nice fringe for both the green and the red and creates a nice little duo of colors. Now there you have it, my completed cracker. Now the cracker isn't completely done though, because what you're going to do is make sure to add the name of the person that's going to be opening it. And there you have it. A lovely Christmas cracker for you to open for your Christmas dinner. And remember, as I said before, it's great to share it with family. And you can do it so one person holds one side, one person holds another, and you pull it at the same time. It's a great way to share an activity with your family and also have fun. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have fun doing this at home. Bye.